Dante London out here moving real loud in these YouTube streets. Like the camera is a confessional and the algorithm is his diary. Baby. 1 minute he preaching growth and healing and elevation. And the next minute he's laid up between the sheets with some new woman. Energy switched up, y'all. Vibes real cozy. Looking real comfortable, Dante. It's giving soft launch to me, but also giving ain't no shame in the thumbnail. Uh-huh. And then there's little old Hannah. Left behind. I'm sorry. But goddamn, you got poor Hannah looking left behind, left out in the cold, left to let the internet fill in the blanks. We so lost in the sauce, we don't know what is going on. She don't want to say nothing. You don't want to say nothing. Folks swear he left his wife. But honestly, I don't even think they were ever married for real. I'm just being honest. It always felt more like a storyline than a certificate or a relationship. You know what I'm saying? It almost felt like a relationship played out for views and speculation and engagement. You know what I'm saying? The kind of bond that lives online heavy but gets real shaky when the cameras go off. Like, okay, good night, Dante. Dante at the house by himself with Leo, and she done went on home to her parents. And he pick her up the next day, and then the camera is back on. Now Dante rolling forward like the past don't exist. And now you got these new women riding shotgun. And I guess just to hell with Hannah. And maybe that's the truth of it. You know, not a marriage broken, but a narrative expired. Because if it was a real marriage, it wouldn't feel this easy to replace. In these YouTube streets, love comes and goes, but content stays, y'all. Unless you decide to delete it. And that's the part people keep side-eyeing, because when somebody really walks away from a marriage, there's usually a pause. You know what I'm saying? You don't just jump into another relationship a week or two later or even a month. It's a quiet moment. It's a quiet season. You start to do some reflecting. But Dante hit the gas instead with some new energy, some new bed sheets, new woman framed, just enough for folks to notice, but not enough to know her name. Strategic, calculated, very YouTuberish, I must say, of Dante. He got all y'all around here going, looking for this girl YouTube channel, looking for this girl Facebook channel, looking for this girl TikTok channel. Y'all don't even know her name. That's the plot. That's the plan. This is all a script. Come on now. He moving like a man unbothered. Why would he be? He know what he doing ain't wrong. He know he's not married. Come on now. He moving like he's unbothered. Like there was nothing sacred to protect him in the first place. Which is why the ex-husband label never quite fit him. No legal fallout. When did y'all see him and Hannah fall out? No real unraveling. When did you see them on screen have a fallout? Just a clean pivot and a fresh face. It feels less like divorce and more like the end of a season finale where the writers already had the next plot lined up. I'm telling you. But meanwhile, the internet doing what it does best. Choosing sides and rewriting history, projecting emotions louder than the people involved. And Hannah gets framed as the abandoned wife. Oh wow. But Dante as the villain who moved on too fast. But what if there was never a marriage to begin with? What if it was always a situationship dressed up in commitment for the cameras, y'all? Come on. Open your eyes. Understand that this is all a storyline because real marriages don't dissolve this quietly. Okay? Come on now. They don't dissolve this quietly. Real unions leave fingerprints. This looks like a man stepping out of a role he no longer wanted to play, slipping effortlessly into the next one, while the audience is still arguing about whether the first act was even real. In these YouTube streets, perception pays the bills. And Dante London knows exactly how to keep the conversation alive, even if the love story was never official to begin with. And that's why every move he makes feels less accidental and more intentional. I said what I said. The pauses, the half smiles, the I'm not saying much energy, it all feeds the mystery. And he don't have to explain because confusion keeps the views up. Silence becomes strategy. Ambiguity becomes currency. That boy know what he doing. And what's wild is how fast the narrative flipped. One moment it was black love, healing, partnership. We going to church. Let's go to college. Let's get online and dance like Michael Jackson. The next is a brand new woman folded into his personal space like she been there all along at the hotel that you took your... Come on now. But no backstory, no transition, just vibes. That alone makes people question everything that came before it. Because when something is real, you don't erase it that smoothly. Come on now. And Hannah, she becomes a symbol more than a person, representing what people thought they saw instead of what actually was. Folks grieving a relationship that might have existed more in comment sections than in real life. And that's the danger of building intimacy in public. The audience feels entitled to the truth, even when the truth might be a lot simpler and a lot less romantic. You see, at the end of the day, it don't look like a man who escaped a marriage. Okay? If you don't agree with me, put in the comments, I don't agree. But to me, it looks like a man who closed a chapter that had already run its course. And then he stepped right into the next scene. Come on, y'all. He had it already rolled out without looking back. But in these YouTube streets, love stories are content. Breakups are engagement. And moving on fast is just part of the rollout. So whether people call it messy, fake, or strategic, one thing's clear. Dante London knows how to keep himself talked about. And in a world where attention is everything, that might have been the whole point all along. I'm telling y'all, this is a script. This is a storyline. You know, I've heard a couple of content creators say that, you know, maybe Dante is paying people to act. Maybe he is. Maybe he's reaching out to different content creators who may want to go into the acting field. Remember when he told Hannah, yeah, we're going to go to acting school and we're going to do this and we're going to become Tyler Perry, blah, 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 blah. Who's to tell y'all this is not the plot and the plan? Everything that Dante is doing is a storyline. There was never a marriage between him and Hannah. Come on now, you want to argue? Let's go. I'll go live and we can talk about it. But I do not believe that Hannah and Dante were ever married. And this is why it's so easy for Dante to do what he did. Y'all thinking he's committing adultery, but actually he's acting. He's not committing adultery. The storyline gotta keep going. The lie gotta keep going. Come on, y'all. This is all a lie. Ain't no real marriage. Prove it. With that being said, this is Miss T on the assignment, and we talk tea all the time. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the videos. Bye.